friends, welcome to the Amazfit T-Rex 2 smartwatch. I have been using this watch for about 10 days now, and a couple of things I would like to tell you about this watch in terms of the build quality, and then we will move into understanding its features, and finally we will talk about a special feature which is navigation. Now, if you look at to the specs of this watch, this is wild green in terms of color. It has a weight of 66.5 grams with a PPI of 326 and has a resolution of 454 into 454. Size is about 1.39 inches and it's an AMOLED display and it supports peak brightness of 1000 nits. Now, this one which you see is a very rugged watch, right? And the USP of this watch is its durability. Now, before I get into the features, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about this watch in terms of the sensors. It supports the latest biological bio tracker, which is 3.0 ppg, and supports blood oxygen 6 pd, which is the personal density as well, right? So, which is very, very accurate. And at the same time, it also supports dual band and 5 satellite positioning and supports Bluetooth 5.0. So, and this is a very advanced watch, and I would like you guys to go through this video very, very seriously because I've got so much to cover. So let's get started. So let's see what are the things that came in that box. It came with a charger, which is a strap 2-pin charger, and it also is like a pogo pin, but it's better quality. It's a magnetic charger. And if you look into the box, let me just quickly pull the box over. I'll just get the box. Now if you see the box here, you will see it is supports dual band 5 GNSS satellite positioning. There's a feature called low temperature mode as well, right? And it supports military grade toughness and long lasting battery. It lasts about 45 days if you go into the power saving mode of the battery, and approximately 24 days typically in a heavy days usage scenario. And I got feedback from my friends in the States that the battery life can be enhanced, and we'll talk about it as we now. I have been using the T-Rex Pro smartwatch, which is on my left hand side of the screen, as you can see. And this is also very effective in terms of the fitness levels that we have. But recently I've switched on to this because of primarily return to navigation feature that we will talk about. Also the durability, military grade toughness is better here, and the battery life. However, this watch is not a commoner and it has many features too. We will get back to the review of the watch on the left hand side, which is nothing but T-Rex Pro later. This is the watch, but right now we are doing a review on this one. Now let's look into the watch in close detail, right? So if you see the circular bezels, right, it has minimal bezels on the watch, but it is circular in shape, and you can see it is made of polymer alloy, which is a combination of metal and plastic, and it has good strap material, right? Very durable, I would say. So let's go ahead and look at the durability of this watch, right? See, this watch is made out of polymer alloy and plastic. And as I said earlier, the color is wild green. And primarily the watch also, has a lot of things in it, right? In terms of feature, it has an always on display, which is primarily focused on a couple of things. Uh, you know, the circular shape, right, has a back button you can see here, then it has got select, it has got an up here, and then finally a down button, right? So either you can use your finger to swipe up and down, or you can push the buttons. In the interest of navigating through the features of this watch, we would now go and explain to you in terms of different navigation features. So if I swipe down from top to bottom, I could see, we have flashlight, we have brightness, we have theater mode, we have continuous display, we have the date and the weather, We also have find my phone option, and the last three, you'll have battery percentage, and you can see brightness at the same time. And if I move on from right to left, again, you could see, find my phone option, the password lock in case of water lock, right? And settings. If I go to settings, now I come to the different watch face and time. So I select here under this, I have watch face, I've got time format and date. I go back and I have got display. Under display, we have brightness, we have screen on duration, always on display, wake on wrist raise, your different theme styles, like menu styles to choose from, right? I have selected a pattern here. We have screen upon notification, so it'll light up if you get any notifications. Now let's go back and I've hit the back button. I've come to the main screen here. Now, if we swipe from bottom to top, right, you can see the different cards. It has weather, it has last workout, the workout status, the pi score received, the alarm, sleep, heart rate, activity, blood oxygen, and then further you can add the different kinds of cards as well. So you've come back to the main screen here, and then again, always on display is on. I'm going to hit the back button. I come to the main screen. Now I'm going to hit from right to left, and I could see the different apps which are installed in this watch. So you have, firstly, you have Pi, which gives you a consolidated score on your workout. We'll talk about the definition of Pi a little later. We also have workout, we have workout history, we have got workout status, heart rate, blood oxygen, one tap measurement. If you click here and you click here, right, it will ask you to wear the watch, and you can get all the ratings of your stress, heart rate, blood oxygen, all these parameters in about 45 seconds. All of that will be measured. We'll go back and you can see stress, activity, measure sleep. And the good thing about this watch is you can actually see the sleep phases in the watch directly, rather than seeing a detailed version of the sleep cycles in the app. I go back, it's compass, got barometer, it has got weather, music, alarm, and it has got a calendar, settings. We saw the options in the settings menu already. Now there are a couple of applications that you can install from the Zepp App Store directly in the watch, and one of that is Google Maps, right? And it will show you the direction of the Google Maps as well, which is a very handy feature. I also installed a few add-on watch apps from the store, which is like water time. It tells you how many times water you should have in a day, BMI, your brush teeth, right? If you click here, it will ask you to start, and then you can also talk about specific aspects, 20 minutes or 90 minutes brushing, and you can see the variation on each part of the toothbrush that you do. I'm going to hit back here, and again, a very nifty feature on this is it actually makes sure that your entire tooth and teeth are brushed completely. So once this is done, it moves on to the other part of the tooth, you can see, and it will brush again. Now I'm going to hit back again. So I press and hold, and I come back to the main menu again. So to complete brush, you have to press and hold the back button once you've done with one cycle of brushing, and then hit back to the main menu. You go back and you see calories total burned. In calories, you can actually if you're having bread or ice cream, you just measure, put on a calorie that you think. Again, it's a manual entry, but you have to add on to this, and it's stores in there. And then it says equivalent to, if you hit equivalent to, it says chocolate, cookie, cake, pizza. So for every single if I say cake, right, you can just see the adequate calorie and add in here. Again, I go back, I come to watch space storage. Again, a third party app. It tells me the kind of space that I have in the watch. It's calculating the storage space. Again, I'm having about 183 megabytes remaining. Total, if you see, is 236 MB of 419 MB used. It also has other features like sun and moon, cycle tracker, your breath, stopwatch, countdown, find my phone, world clock, to-do list, promoter timer, and camera remote. Let's also now look into the watch face. Very typical of what we did last time. Just hold on to the watch and you can select from a plethora of watch faces which is available here. You can select from any of the styles. So in the interest of time, I'm going to select one hot watch face and I'm going to select that. Now, as I said, right, the core features of this watch. So if you're a fitness enthusiast, if your core feature and function is fitness and you take fitness very seriously, I would recommend this watch to you because the data is factually very correct and it is measured by the real-time GPS positioning. Now, if I hit the select button, I can directly go down to selecting any of the workouts. That's because I've mapped the select button to the workout menu. You can map whatever buttons you choose right from the feature list or the app list that you saw that. So any app from the app drawer can be mapped to the selective select button here. I have selected workout history from the app drawer and I'm going to show you what we get to see when we hit a run module. So you get the training effect, right, which talks about what is the aerobic training effect. So TE stands for training effect. This is just for sample and demonstration purpose. So it has blue, green, yellow, red, and orange. Typically, green is like you're having a good effect. The workout is going to make sure that you're losing calories and many other things. So it tracks the training effect. So what is the training effect of workout happening on your body is what the TE is all about. On the right hand side, you can see the map being created on the distance that I had walked actually and the total of calories burned. And again, I can go ahead and close this app. Now, for every workout, you can see the workout status. So post finishing your workout, my suggestion would be hit on workout status and you can see the training load. Now, training effect and training load are different. Training load is how much of effort you put on to that training. So it is the load, right? The stamina that is there. So you can see fairly good amount of workout has been done with 390C score. I hit from right to left. You could see the VO2 max, which is poor because I didn't run effectively. So that's the oxygen intake in your lungs, very, very important for runners. Again, once you have worked out, it'll tell you the full recovery time. So for example, 24 hours or 35 or 40 hours based on total number of workout sessions that you've done. So it says, you are now ready to increase training intensity. So after 45 or 30 hours, whatever the score comes in, right, you will then be able to, ideally should do the workout. So typically, if I did some work, right? Again, this is for demonstration purpose. You could see what are the parameters that it measures under walk. It shows distance, it shows the kilometer that you ran, uh, average speed, workout duration, steps, calories, and the cadence, average stride, and then very, very critical, right? It takes you through the hard zone stages, right from warm out, which is in the blue, and till the top, which is the maximum cadence. So you go through the stages of your burnout eventually when you run out. Again, it shows you a beautiful map here in terms of the heart rate. The graphs would populate here once you do a proper run, your average speed cadence, and likewise. So if you look at this, it has a beautiful navigation feature of this watch, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. Why this watch is so special, right? So I'm going to hit back here and I'm going to say walking. It is going to position the GPS and you could see that the GPS is trying to connect. It's waiting for the signal. As you can see that the GPS signal is received now, so I'm going to hit the walk GPS button and it will show you the cadence inputs, distance, warm up, speed, and I'm going to walk. It has steps, calories, the heart rate, and it also has the navigation tool. So let's walk and see how the map is working, right? So I have stopped walking now, and you can see I can hit the resume button if I have to walk, finish, assistant, and back to starting point, which I've anyway clicked earlier, right? So if you say I'll hit resume, and you can see I started from a point and the arrow is showing, where I have reached. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do resume, and I'm going to go back to the dot from where I started. And the watch is being dipped in the